Do you sometimes find yourself stressed and overwhelmed throughout the day? I'm Dr. Meg, and I'm going to teach you of a technique that we use here in our office when we have moments of stress or overwhelm come up with our patients as well as ourselves that can help unwind that and kind of bring you into a calmer place. The technique that we use is called FAST. It stands for First Aid Stress Technique. And this technique addresses that physiology change where you feel your heart start beating and maybe you're breathing a little heavier, you start to get the panic sweats or an upset tummy, those kinds of things indicating that something's stressing your system out right now. Maybe you know what it is, that boss that got mad at you in a meeting, or maybe you're having relationship issues, or maybe it's just the holiday stress is caught up with you of all the things that you have to get done before Christmas dinner or celebrating the holidays with your family. This technique will help address and bring that kind of fire that you feel inside with all that emotion and bring it down a little bit so that you can function and get through your day in a more healthier space. So the techniques, all I'm going to have you do is take one hand and place it on the other wrist, starting with your finger right here at the side of the thumb, right upside the wrist, and all the other points are going to fall, your fingers are going to fall right on those points right next to it, contacting these acupuncture meridian points or pulse points that connect to different organs that are in our body. You're going to take your hand, place it over your forehead. You're covering the emotional points that are on the forehead. And now you're just going to feel the emotion and breathe big belly breaths into that feeling. You're going to switch to the other wrist because we have different pulse points on both wrists. So switching and placing your fingers on this side and again putting it back on the forehead and just breathing into that feeling. Whatever it is that you're feeling, just feeling it, breathing big belly breaths, letting it go, and then switching back and forth. Whenever you feel you need to put it back to the other wrist, there's no time that you have to do this for a certain amount of time. Sometimes you may just want to stay on one wrist. That's okay. Big belly breaths into that feeling. By allowing yourself to do this, you're bringing that mind-body connection and allowing yourself to process through some of the stress that you've brought up from whatever's going on in your day, whatever it is that you're facing, and then you're gently able to let yourself kind of let some of that go, and so that you're not holding on to it and keeping yourself more in that fight or flight space. Give it a try.